Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to do a second month update on my loc journey. Basically, this is my second month. I still don't know exactly the day that I got my locks done, but I want to say it was the 16th of March. So every 16th of each month, that's when I mark it as another month. So it is what, April the 21st or 22nd, something like that. So it's already been 2 months so far. I don't know. Honestly, I would say that I haven't felt that there has been any major differences from last month till now. Like I haven't really seen anything real major as far as progression. Like I still get budding. In my first video that I did, my first month update, I had already started to get budding like within 2 or 3 weeks. So it wasn't really even a full month before I saw budding. So of course I'm still getting budding, and then the buds that were already developed before are like maturing. I think I'm at a point now where if I was to like try to stick my finger through my locks or my comb coils, that's what they were. As you can see, I can't pull through this. Like this is the lock, I can't pull through this. And I'll say about 90% of my hair at this point, or my locks at this point, are at that point where I couldn't just break through my hair and they'll break apart or come apart at all. Now, I did do extensive research on locks and stuff like that because I kind of wanted to see like what process realistically would I have to, go through, and what would I see during each stage. So my first month I did all the research to try to see like everything that I needed to be warned about or to be informed about, just in case I got into a position that I didn't really know a lot about or know what to do. Or like when I got budding, I wasn't sure if my budding was budding. Like I was like, is my hair supposed to look like this? Like it looked really crazy to me. And so I have Facebook groups. Those are my life. I went on Facebook group. Well, went on to one of my Facebook groups and put a picture of my hair in there, and everybody in there was like, "Yeah, that's normal. Like that's what budding is." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So now I know that I actually have budding. So um, another thing though is that if I can insert the picture of what my hair looked like, or the pictures that I put in the Facebook group compared to now, I can tell that those buds are now starting to smooth out, and like I can really see more of a formation of a lock now. It's only been 2 months now. Of course my hair is not completely locked up or anything like that. Like it's not even in the teenage stage at this point. It's still immature, still baby locks, or yeah, I call them baby locks. Some people call them immature locks. Like that's pretty much the same thing. It's still in the immature stage, but like I said, I would not be able to like pull these apart easily. Like I would actually have to take time to comb them out. They could be combed out at this point, but it would take a little bit of time to get them all combed out, and then I would lose a lot of hair as well. Um, what else? I think that's one of the main things. Like I can really tell that my locks are starting to form, and the process is starting to, is really moving forward. Like I'm not just stagnant or anything like that. One thing I can't really say is that if I really noticed any growth, honestly. Like I feel like my hair has been the same length since I started, like since I started my locks, even though I feel like the person who originally did my hair was slick no better than me, like how long my hair was, because I really wasn't sure even beforehand. Like my hair was just whatever. Like I wasn't keeping track of how long it was or anything like that, because honestly I kind of already knew that I was going to move towards getting locks anyway. So the length of my hair really wasn't important because it was just short as hell anyway. So I was like, I mean, short locks is going to be short locks, and no matter if it's an inch or 2 inches, it's still going to be short. So that's really why I wasn't concerned about it. But I'm still not concerned about how long my hair is. I'm just really concerned about, is my hair actually growing? Like My boyfriend said that he could definitely tell that my hair is growing, but like I said, I feel like my hair has been the same exact length for like 2-3 months now. I don't know what it is, but I do understand the fact that the locking process shrinks up your hair even more. So even if my hair is growing, I'm not going to actually see the growth really too much right now because my hair is so short. It hasn't gotten to that point where the locks are have a little bit of weight to it and it falls down just like regular loose natural hair does as well. Like your hair sticks up for a minute if you big chop and your hair is really short, it sticks up for a minute until it gets to that point where it has some weight to it and then it droops. It hasn't done that, so I'm not expecting it to do it anytime soon, really, but I still want to know if my hair is growing any at all, to be honest, because I was kind of like, is my hair growing? Like, I really was concerned for like 2 weeks. Like, I don't think my hair is growing, but I guess it is because I do have to retwist my hair every 2 or 3 weeks. I try not to do it every 2 weeks. I really try to do it every month, but most of the time it goes to like every 3 weeks I'm retwisting my hair unless it's around the perimeter. I do like a light twist every 2 weeks because that part of my hair is so much softer than the rest, like the middle and all, like really the middle. So all along the perimeter of my hair is so much softer, and those locks come loose or unravel a little bit more than the rest of my hair. Those are the only ones that really take a lot of extra special attention. Um, what else? Let's see. Oh, I guess I didn't do this last month in my last month video, but I'm going to try to make sure I keep up with it. So at this point, my hair is this long, with a little bit. Well, okay. So yeah, right between my eyebrows, and then on the side it comes down here. And I expect these to be a little bit shorter because my hair was in the tapered cut. So this part, all of this was shorter than this up here. So these will be much, well, not much longer, but a little bit longer than the rest of my hair. Like I said, I didn't do this last month, but I'm going to try to keep up with it. Make sure I do it every month. Um, Another thing is, I'm not sure if I showed you guys the products that I have been using on my head. Now, this is a big thing. I don't know. I feel like I should do a whole separate video about the products that I use for locks because Damian Walters, he's like a really big lock specialist. He had locks at one point in his life, and I think he said that he lost a lot of his hair and his locks because due to stress and stuff like that, which inspired him to really take time and effort to learn how to do and care for locks in the long run, which is why he's so big. Like if you don't know who Damian Walters is, then honey, what have you been really? But yeah, he, like I said, he's a really big lock specialist. I looked at a lot of his videos to try to see like some of the things I need to use in my hair, what technique I should use, and just really just get the gist of how I'm going to care for my locks myself. And a lot of the things that he said not to use on your hair, I mean, I can understand why those things could be a lot on your hair, especially with locks, because you're not fully washing out all of these products out of your hair. And in a sense, you're leaving some of that stuff behind in your hair, which is going to create even more weight to your hair, which can lead to alopecia and thinning and balding and losing locks and snapping. Like a whole bunch of products on your hair can lead to all of those things. That's true. That's one thing I definitely do agree with him. But like I said before, when I was loose natural, whatever works for your hair, you do that. You do what works best for your hair. Nobody knows your hair the way that you know your hair. And just like when I had loose natural hair, I didn't give a damn about no hair rules or no natural hair rules or no lock rules. Like I don't care because I have those very same things that, just like with loose natural hair, those very same things that everybody's telling me not to use in my hair are the very same things that work very great and well on my hair and also doesn't cause me any issues at all. Um, so first things first, Damian Walters, along with a lot of other lock locticians, lock specialists, or people who just have cared for their locks for 10 plus years or 8 years or whatever here on YouTube have said that they don't use grease on their hair and all this stuff. I've only seen one loctician, I think she was. Yeah, I think it was a loctician who used hair grease on her client's hair, and every single last one of them had like long locks, like down their back, just like the people who had loose natural hair who used grease had long hair down their back. So your girl never threw her grease away. You know, I'm still using this Blue Magic hair grease. Um, yeah, like I'm not gonna stop using this. I haven't had any problems with it. Like I said before, it does not clog up my pores. It doesn't do anything or have any like serious or severe effect on my hair at all. Like I said, I didn't have any problems before, and I'm not going to switch up a whole bunch of stuff to try to use a whole bunch of other things in my head when these things are clearly working for me. So I'm gonna keep using this until I feel that there's any reason not to. But as of right now, this has worked very well on my hair, and I feel like this is what really keeps my hair moisturized. Because with locks, your hair can tend to like really dry out a lot more, which is another thing that I've noticed. I've also been using the Murray's Beeswax Lock Natural Lock Molding Paste. I use the molding paste for the problem areas or the areas of my hair that doesn't stay twisted or locked as well as the rest of my hair. So all along the perimeter, I'll use this paste along with the gel, locking gel, to really get an extra hold for the locks for them to stay. And see, these two products are like they shun you if you use this in the locking community. A lot of people do because they say that it builds up on your hair. It could cause all those things that I told you about before: alopecia, thinning, balding, snapping your locks, all types of stuff. And they said that people who use this, or locticians have said that when they could tell when people use these type of things in their hair because their hair is really sticky, it's really stiff, it's really heavy and all that. But for whatever reason, I don't know if it's just because I'm not using a lot on my hair or what, but I use those two on my hair, and when I wash my hair, it's right back. Like really, even when I use it on my hair, it doesn't leave any residue. It's not sticky or anything like that at all. It doesn't weigh my locks down. Like they still have a lot of motion. I've used these two products on my head like a week ago, and look, a lot of movement. And I haven't washed my hair. A lot of movement, as if it's been freshly washed. So I'm not really sure. Like like I said, I can get how these things can cause those things and how these things can become a problem. But as far as I'm concerned, I haven't had absolutely any issues with them. So if you do find that these products do work for your hair, I suggest that you go ahead and use them. Don't use a lot. Just try to be as minimum and as light as possible. But you can still use these things. The alternative for the gel would be aloe vera gel, um, mixed with like any type of essential oil or something like that. If you really are concerned about using locking gel, even though Damian Walters does have his own locking gel that he sells on his website, but I just never looked into it. But yeah, if you're really concerned about using locking gel and you're really concerned about, your locks becoming heavy and having buildup and all that stuff, then I suggest that you use aloe vera gel mixed with an essential oil to make it smell a little bit nicer. And you should be good to go. Make sure you spray your hair with water before you retwist your hair. I think within 2 months so far, I've retwisted my hair like 4 times. Um, that I can remember for sure, like an actual retwist 4 times. Um, what else? Oh yeah, when I do wash my hair and I grease my scalp like I've been doing before, I still use this oil bar 10-in-1 hair elixir. And like I said, it has 10 different essential oils in it, and I usually spray this all around my hair to make sure that the actual lock gets moisturized as well as my scalp. So I use the grease for scalp moisturization, then I use this spray oil for actual lock moisturization, and that's very, very important, like I said, because your hair really does get a lot drier with locks than it had, well, for me, than I've seen for when I was loose natural. Like, I didn't really have any issues with my hair getting like super dry, but with the locks, for some reason my hair is just really, really dry. I tie my hair up every night with a silk or satin, either a do-rag, like a satin do-rag, or a satin cap, popcorn bag. But yeah, I use either one of those. Whatever's next to me at the moment is what I pick up to tie my hair up with. So I just alternate between the two. But yeah, I just alternate between the two. Also, I feel like I have a whole lot of locks. Like, retwisting my hair, for some reason, it just seems like it takes me 2 to 3 hours to fully like retwist my hair. And that may be also because I don't have like a whole bunch of clips. So, oh yeah, that's another thing. Dang, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, so when I retwist my hair, I do use clips, and I do reapply the gel in the molding paste. And I don't sit under the dryer or anything like that. I allow my hair to set by air drying itself. So either I wash my hair and then I retwist, or I will spray down my hair with water and tea tree mixture to get it wet and saturated, and then I will retwist my hair from there. And I don't have a whole bunch of clips, so when I'm clipping, usually I start from the front and work on my way backwards. So by the time I get to the back of my head, I have to take the clips from up here and use them back here, because I don't have a whole bunch of clips. Like, I'll eventually run out. And it's crazy because, like, it doesn't seem like I have a whole lot of locks, but I honestly do have a bunch of locks. I think that once my hair actually starts to drop, then I will take the time to like count how many locks I have. That's really a maybe. Like, I might not even do it because I don't really care so much about that, but I might do it. Who knows? But yeah, it'll be a minute from now though. But look, it seemed like each lock has its own clip, and I still be like, it only be like this, like my clips only can go from up here. Like, if I did every single lock, I just be like, are you serious? Like, I didn't really realize how small my locks were and how many of that I had and how much hair that I had until I actually started doing my hair. Like, having natural hair is a lot. Like, I don't care what anybody say in comparison, loose natural hair and locking is pretty much the same. It takes the same amount of time, same amount of effort. Like, it is literally the same thing. Like, I didn't get away from anything at all. That's what it feels like. So really, I mean, if you're thinking about locking and you've already been natural, it really wouldn't be any different from being loose natural or locking your hair. I promise you that, because it really seems like it takes the same amount of time to do everything, same amount of effort to do everything. Like, it really, really does. So yeah, I think that is it for this second month update. I don't really know if I left anything out. I don't think I did. Like I said, there really wasn't a major difference from before my first month and now. There hasn't really been a major difference. I still have budding. I still have like, I still can tell that the process is happening with my hair, and that my hair is actually maturing and actually going somewhere. It's just seem like it's taking forever for me, or it's just I'm so impatient about it. Yeah, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know what it is. If you haven't already, please hit the bell notification so that you can be notified every single time I post a video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I sip way too much drink. I don't think I can think. I won't try to tell lies.